Hi, everybody.
Doug's here again.
Doug just got here.
Doug, where have you been?
It's -48 checking in. Today is June 20th. It's episode 31. Whoa. We're in Santoriniiii, and it was an amazing day.
We did so much.
Okay, let's just start. So, how did we get down the hill to get to the port? Via donkey. It was splendid. A little uncomfortable. I had some major bruises on my leg.
Yeah,
but
a little bad.
It was pretty awesome.
Saddle bruises.
And then, Jen, why did we go down to the port?
We went down to the port because today we paid for a tour of like all the islands around Santorini. So we went to the volcano, which is still active.
Yeah, one of the most active in the world, actually.
Yeah, and this we found out when we got to that island is like what if there's no like real legit evidence that Atlantis existed, okay? But if it did, it was right
underneath
here.
Santorini, like underneath 2,000 meters below where we were standing today.
We've got a little tiny bit of geological proof. Also, Plato wrote about a city of gold, and the rocks were black and red, and we have like through the lines, like the layers of rock, we have like red and
it's so insane.
Layers.
We were like mind blown.
Right.
But like insane. we hiked, we took to various different like a few stops along the way, and then we got to the top, and there were little pockets that you could stick your hand in, and you can see steam, and you can feel the heat.
It was crazy. It was really hot.
Yeah.
It was really hot.
And they monitor it still. Like, I mean, there's all of that volcanic
so we
monitoring
should know
equipment.
About a year or a few months in advance before the next major explosion, in which case they would probably have to.
The last major one was 1958.
No. It was like, I don't know if it was major, it just exploded. Like it puffed smoke.
The last explosion was 1958.
Yeah, but no one was hurt.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it exploded in 1958.
Yes.
Without anyone
it's
getting
not
hurt
active.
necessarily. But then,
the people are okay.
After that, it was just insane. It was so cool.
Yeah, so then we took
God.
the boat around to the other side where there were hot springs, and we got to swim in the hot springs. It was about 95 degrees, but we think it was probably closer to 80.
Yeah.
But they dock, and then you have to swim to this like red cove, and it's all red because of the iron. So we were swimming, and there was these like stuff bubbling up every so often.
You could see. Oh,
so it was really like
so
creepy
cool.
to be like, we are closer to lava than we've ever been in our entire lives, and that's what's making this a hot spring is the lava under it. But it's a few meters.
And we
down,
kind of
so
look
don't
up,
worry.
and we're surrounded by the cliffs of this other island, and we see just some like rams up at the top, mountain.
Just hanging out.
No mountain lion yet, but I'll let you guys know. But the cool thing is, so Santorini was like a round island, and it was called like Siglia or something like that.
It just means round
in Greek. And in the big volcanic eruption in like 69 BC, I think it was.
Not paying any attention.
I think it was a long time ago. That split it apart, and then gradually there were more and more eruptions, and that's why we have now like the island where the volcano's at, the island where we went to the hot springs, and then the Syria, which is where we went after the hot springs. And that is the old town, and that was basically to go. There's only a population of no more than 200 people there. It's super small. Yeah. We hiked up to the top. It was brutal. We did a ton of walking, hiking, uphill stuff today.
It was just like a straight upward shot.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And the town was pretty. I think everyone was just out at work.
Yeah,
it
was deserted.
Probably, there was no one there.
And there's only 200 people. But the point of going there was to see like the architecture and the buildings, because that's what Santorini used to be.
About 80 years ago. That's how they used to live. So yeah, and it was really cool looking. It's just like something you see out of a movie. So yeah, we went there. We ate lunch. It was lovely. And then what did we do?
Then we took the boat to Aya, which is on Santorini.
It's
so like
just
we're
IA.
Yeah, like we're by Fira, which is the capital. We're in Catarados, which is right outside of Fira. And then you, at the other end of the island, which is about a 20-minute bus ride to get there. It's super, it's a really small island. is Aya, and it's known for its sunsets. So we went there, but we got there and we were right by like a pier, so we swam in the sea, and it was gorgeous and
You
amazing,
could see.
and it was so refreshing.
We were with girls who said you could probably
We
we were
think it
around
was-
3 meters, but you could see way more than that.
Yeah.
Like everything was completely clear. You could see your feet and the bottom.
And
we
you
couldn't
see the
touch
bottom. Yeah, exactly. It was so
It's
cool.
just straight clear. It's beautiful.
And we got some
so
sun. We
cool.
laid out for a while, and then we began to trek up, because that's what it is. Everything is on top, so you have to trek up or you have to trek or take donkeys or cable cars, and only limited areas have like road access where you can do a bus or a taxi, which was not where we were.
It was like 257 steps or something like that.
To get to
But
the
the
top.
steps are like a meter long.
At least, so it's like compounded more or less. But so we went to the top. We shopped around. We had dinner. We had gyros for dinner. It was fantastic.
Ducks here.
There's Doug.
What are you looking
He heard Jen. That's why.
at?
And then we watched the sunset, and it was beautiful.
Yes, it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
We're just coming back now.
Gonna
Gonna get
rest
some
up.
sleep. We're not setting an alarm tomorrow. But Greece is amazing. And the
Oh
best
my
place
gosh,
ever.
we're so happy. So,
Checking in.
top of the manhole to you.
And thanks for stopping by.